Hi, thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Wright, the Executive Director for the United Way here in Paducah and McCracken County, and you've tuned in to Your United Way, a show all about connecting you with your community. Our goal today, during this show and through shows throughout the year, is that we'll really be able to find ways that you can get involved right here in Paducah and McCracken County. Maybe that's volunteering, maybe that's advocating for a cause, maybe you're in need, and this show will help you find out what services are available. This year, we're celebrating our 74th annual campaign. It's a really big deal. We've been involved in this community for a long time, doing what we do best, which is connecting people with our community. We've got a lot of changes going on, and I'm actually one of those changes. As the new Executive Director, I've been with the United Way since May of this year. And since then, I brought in a whole new team to help make the United Way the best it can be. And I want to introduce those people to you today because I think it's really important that you know the people who are behind the scenes making the United Way what it is. I want to introduce my staff. This is Dee Rice, who works on special projects, Lisa Hine, who does our marketing and communications coordinating, and a very important person, Terry Osecha, our office manager. Thank you all so much for being here today. I know that we've got a lot of things going on. September kicks off our campaign. But other than that, we're kind of introducing a whole new brand, a whole new face to the United Way. And tell me a little bit about it. How are we going about introducing that to the community?
I think our first step was creating all of our new promotional materials. I believe the old tagline with United Way was what matters. And I think it served a great purpose for the years that it was in place. But now we've even nationally launched a new tagline, and that is Live United. Okay. So in our office, we've been very busy getting that new tagline on all of our items, just to really introduce it into the community. We knew that in order for it to make an impact, it would have to be on just about everything.
Yes.
So I have brought a t-shirt that hopefully everyone will see around town and in our advertising campaigns. We also are in the process of relaunching our website, which is www.unitedwaypaducah.org. Okay. And I would encourage people to come and visit the site and see kind of what our new look is about. The mission is the same, our purpose is the same. We're just trying to revamp our look, maybe grab some new eyes who have been accustomed to the what matters. So I'm really excited about the website. We have some ad campaigns coming out. You can look for those in the newspaper.
Tell us what those are going to be. I think those are going to be pretty interesting.
Well, we were able to kind of, I don't know if we conned them or what we did, with some great local leaders. And Jeff Nash, I want to especially thank him for allowing us to, one, invade his studio, and two, to take our pictures for the day as a donation. So he really does a lot for us. And we appreciate him. But the new ads, I think they're going to be great. It's going to be a lot of our local leaders in their everyday clothing with their United or Live United shirt on top of their everyday clothes. And so I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a powerful message. We have a lot of great people behind us as we launch this campaign. So I think it's going to be great.
Now, I know that we've all been working on the campaign video, and that seems pretty exciting. Dee, that's been something you've predominantly been working on. Tell us a little bit about when that's going to be ready and who helped us put that together.
Yes, Tim Batts with Journey Multimedia, he was very gracious in giving us his time and his resources to shoot this video. It highlights all of our partner agencies. People, they hear the United Way, but hopefully it's going to help explain a little of what the United Way does, highlighting our partner agencies and showing their valuable causes that they work towards. It's going to be shown at different corporations, businesses. You can pull it up on our website. So it's going to be a very valuable tool, we hope, in this campaign.
So can people, if you're interested in running a workplace campaign or just having one of these videos, can they call the office and get those?
Yes, just call our office, 270-442-1691, and we'll be more than happy to set you up with one of those videos. I think we're going to be very proud of the finished product. It's working out really, really well, and we've had so much cooperation with everybody. They've been very willing to jump on board with this project.
Great. Now, I think you're right, Dee. I mean, we hear the name United Way. I mean, it's a nationally known organization. Yes. I mean, everybody knows it. But when you start talking to people, a lot of times they're just not sure what goes on at the United Way.
Right.
And it's a lot bigger than just, I think, raising money. So
very much so.
Tell us how, this Live United theme, which is our whole community kind of coming together, how that kind of plays into the meaning and the message behind the United Way.
Well, I think that Live United is a great slogan. I hope that we keep it around for a while because I feel that it really encompasses all of us. And that's one of the great missions of United Way, is that it takes all of us to make this community work.
Yeah.
And as we get better in making that happen, and as our community gets better in making that happen, we will see a difference. We'll see a difference in our children and other services that a lot of our partner agencies provide. We will see the impact. So the Live United, I think that's just a great way of summing up that we must live united in order for our community to be the best that it can be.
I know there's always, people are always suspicious when you start fundraising, and there's always questions. And one of the big things I know when I personally give is that I wonder about what happens to that money when it comes in the office. And Terry, I know that's a big part of what you do. So kind of put our mind at ease.
I receive the fruits of their labor, I think. Whenever the funds start coming in, I just make sure that they're dispersed appropriately to all of the different agencies that will receive them. So, along with paying the bills and making sure it's all accounted for.
So you do some of a lot of the behind the scenes work, I think, of making sure that what we say we're going to do actually
makes
done.
It happen. Yeah,
It's wonderful.
What we say we're going to do happens. Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm really excited about, and we've, I know worked very hard as a team on this, is our Community Cares Card, which is a new incentive that we're introducing this year into the community.
Right.
And I'd love for you all to tell people about that and how it's going to really make it, I think, even easier to contribute this year.
This is a very, very exciting new addition to our campaign this year, is the Community Cares Card. What it is we've had some local merchants that have been ever so gracious to give us services on the card. If people pledge $3 a week or more, they will receive one of the Community Cares Card. And on the back of the card is 8 different merchants. There is Dr. Stephen Harris. He's giving 15% off Zoom whitening. There is Shelby's Wheel and Tire. They are giving $20 off a set of tires or a purchase of $200 or more. There is Medical Spa 23. They are giving 20% off all services.
Great.
Yes, that's close to my heart. There is the golf complex. They are giving a free bucket of balls with a $50 purchase in their pro shop. There is help me out, Lisa. Pasta House is giving a free cheese ravioli, or toasted ravioli. Toasted ravioli with a lunch or dinner Monday through Thursday.
We're very excited about our gas.
Oh yes, we're very excited.
Gas card.
Yes, Cheers Food and Fuel has offered to, they're giving 10 cents off every gallon of gas.
That's great.
Yes, it is. Uniquely Chic is giving 10% off of any purchase in their store, and I think that's all of them.
I think that's got it.
So that's it's got a little bit to offer everyone, and it's just our way of saying thank you to people that are proving their commitment to their community.
It sounds like that $3 a week, which is about $156 a year.
Yes.
It sounds like that card's going to pay for itself.
Oh, definitely.
Very quickly.
Definitely, very quickly.
Contribution.
Right.
That's very exciting. And if people want to learn more about that, who do they call?
They can call our office. Once again, 442-1691. They can log on to our website, and we will be more than happy. Their place of employment may be running a campaign, so they'll need to find out who is heading that up, and they can get them set up on that through payroll deduction or just a one-time donation. But we'll be more than happy to give them that information. Great. So that they can get that card and get started using it and donating to the United Way.
Well, I think in kind of winding down this segment, I would love for you all just to kind of talk about why you all believe in the United Way. I mean, you all work for the United Way, you support the United Way. There's a lot of great places to work in this community and outside of this community, and I'm just wondering your all's perspective on why you do this work.
I love working in the nonprofit because you get to see so many people's the wonderful side of them, their generosity and the way that they're willing to offer their commitment and their resources and their time and effort to their community. Yeah. And that is a very worthwhile cause to me, because I'm a mother of 4 kids, and raising them in a community, I want to know that there are people committed to it and making it the best that it can be.
What about you ladies?
Well, I just feel that the United Way is so important to our community. You know, it can serve as a backbone at times, especially for our partner agencies. They rely on our donors to keep their lights on at times, and I'm just so proud. I'm so proud to be able to work for such an upstanding organization that distributes so much to so many. And then, you know, when we were visiting the partner agencies the other day, we get to see that. If anybody ever has questions about what the United Way does, drive by the Paducah Day Nursery, drive by the American Red Cross. You know, they are very self-sufficient organizations as well, but we're able to give that push to put them into the next level of service. Yeah. And you know, I'm just so proud to be a part of the team. I'm so proud to be a part of the cause.
Right.
I'm in her boat. No, you do get a sense of pride with knowing that you're helping so many people. I don't think we realize how many people need what we have to offer in this community. There's just so many people in need out there, and all of the agencies, it's just amazing to me that this amount of money that we raise helps so many people.
Really does go a long way.
It really does.
I was impressed when we were going into our partner agencies for the making of our video, that people think of Paducah as this small little town, that we were a huge part in the hurricane relief.
Yes.
And that we were deploying people out to go down there for assistance. So that, you know, people think we're small, but even the small hands are a big help.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that some of our partner agencies have been very involved in, even during Gustav, setting up, you know, shelters here in our community, and it does make you very proud. And I think it's just one more reason that we do the work we do, and it's getting involved and really live uniting as a community is so important. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I know you'll have to get back to work.
Yes.
So thank you for being here, and thank you for the work that you do in our community. And we'll be back soon to talk with Mark Vance and Amy Peel about our 5K run, which is a special event that's coming up at the end of September. This year, the United Way has set a goal of raising $1 million for our annual campaign. We raise a lot of that through workplace donations, but we also raise some of it through special events. And this year we have 2 great special events coming up at the end of September, one of which has been a United Way tradition for 14 years, which is our annual 5K run and 1-mile walk. And I have 2 of our committee members here to talk with us a little bit about that. Mark Vance and Amy Peel with Go Performance and Rehab Associates. Thank you all so much for being here. Now, Mark, you've been involved with the United Way for a long time and certainly involved with this 5K run for many years. So tell us a little bit about the details of this. I know it's taking place on September 27th. Take it from there.
Thank you. The race is in downtown Paducah. It starts at Paducah Bank at 6th and Jefferson, 9 o'clock on Saturday, September 27th. And it is a timed 5K event. It is for runners and walkers. And it is a very flat, fast, and certified course. So we want the Olympic runners, and we want the folks that just want to come out and walk and have a great time. And we have a lot of age group awards. Every 5 years we have age group winners, first, second, third place. And we also have a lot of really neat door prizes. So if you're a competitive runner, you can go home with some hardware. If you're a recreational athlete and want to come out and support the United Way, have a great family day, you also have a good chance of a door prize as well. We also have a 1 mile youth run after the 5K. It starts at 10 a.m. and it is also a flat course. The traffic is controlled, and we encourage youth from 3 to 12 years old to participate, and ask that parents or grandparents or other family members run with the youth and support these young athletes as well.
Sounds like a really great family event.
Yes.
And it's going on during the Barbecue on the River weekend, correct? So you could come in and run and then go eat a bunch of fried Oreos and barbecue sandwich. Is that the idea?
That's right. You can. It's as old as the Barbecue Festival. Great. It started at the same time that the Barbecue on the River Festival started, and I've been affiliated with it. Rehab Associates has been affiliated with it since its inception, and it is a way to promote the Barbecue Festival and also to enjoy your barbecue with less guilt.
Now, some of the things that runners like when they come to this are the t-shirts and all of the, I guess, the promotional stuff that comes with it. Amy, I know you've been working on are they special t-shirts for this year's event, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we have dry wicking shirts, which to somebody that's not a runner, they may not understand that term, but it helps absorb your sweat as you run. So it's a great shirt if you want to use it to train in after the event or just to wear around. I mean, the design's going to be really neat. It'll show the United Way symbol, but I think it's a shirt that the public will just like to wear.
Great.
So.
Speaking of training, I understand that if you're wanting to train for this, that you can. Where can you meet, and who's running that, and what time?
We have partnered with the Paducah Parks Department, and we meet at Shelter 10 at Noble Park. Shelter 10 is the shelter right in front of the swimming pool. And we meet every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and we'll meet there until race day, September 27th.
Okay. And what does that training consist of? Well,
we do some gentle stretching and briefly discuss the goals of the athlete. Some folks just want to walk it or complete the event, and some folks want to set a personal record. So we can help to tailor their training program to what their needs are.
Okay. And you said earlier, Mark, that you can come in whatever shape, however good or bad of a runner you are, come out and enjoy this. But is it truly, can moms come with strollers? Can you bring your dog? I mean, is it that relaxed? I mean, what is there some boundaries to that?
That is a good question. The event is sanctioned by the Roadrunner Club of America, and part of their rules for sanctioning are that dogs on leashes are not allowed. They can pose a safety hazard for runners if they're not controlled, if the leash extends across the path of another runner and the dog gets out of control. So while we certainly encourage dog walking, and it is a great activity in a competitive event where there are a lot of people, there are some safety issues. So,
but strollers and things like that, are they welcome?
It is a great opportunity for people who want to walk the event, who want to have a safe environment to participate with family members. So we encourage everyone to come out.
Great. Now, I'm interested to know what your all's connection is with the United Way. Mark, as you said, you've been with it for many years and you were also a board member. So can you tell us a little bit about why you continue to do this work?
Well, I have been a board member and I was privileged to be a board member for 3 years. And I had a superficial understanding of the United Way in my dealings with United Way, with the race. But as a board member, I came to appreciate the process of both the campaign and how the funds are distributed to the community. During that time, there were the focus groups that helped to identify community need and the efforts to ensure that funds were allocated where the most need was, and to programs that were most effective. And you know, we're at a time when there is economic downturn, and I'm extremely optimistic as nature. But at the same time, these times are a challenge for all of us. And as a contributor to the United Way, it is very reassuring to know that our funds, my contribution, is being made to a program that is both needed and both has some accountability. The United Way just doesn't dole out funds to anyone. There are a lot of criteria that need to be met. So I think as a community, we should be very proud of the board and the role that they take in accurately being a steward of our donations. And Rehab Associates formed the Rehab Associates Foundation a few years ago to promote fitness and wellness in this community. And also we petitioned the United Way for an emerging needs grant to sponsor a soccer program for handicapped children. And to give you a very brief history on that, we had an event last year that raised money for the playground, handicapped playground at the park, and one of the patients said, you know, Mark, this is a great thing, but we don't have a soccer program for special needs kids. And I contacted some resources, and we petitioned for the grant and did get the grant. And the Go Soccer program starts this year.
I know, we're so excited about it, and excited to see how the community is coming together to support such an important need. Thank you all so much for being here today, and we look forward to running with you on September 27th.
Thank you.
Other great special events we have this year is our Gala on the Green at Paxton Park. It's our first golf tournament to help raise funds for the United Way. And this isn't just your ordinary golf tournament. It's going to have a lot of unique features. And Lisa Hine, our marketing and communications coordinator, has been working with myself and our committee to make this such a great event. So Lisa, thanks for being on here again.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what is going to make this tournament different from all the others.
Well, I think starting off, which is one of the most important steps, is to get a great committee involved. And that is definitely in place. Dr. Riley Love is kind of chairing this event and is going to make sure that it's a top-notch event. Kind of a spin on the golf tournament as far as what makes it unique and different from other golf tournaments. We are going to be serving 2 meals, lunch and dinner. The dinner will be after the 4-man scramble is completed. It will be a gourmet dinner provided by Artisan Kitchen. The lunch will be catered by Texas Roadhouse. After the dinner, there will be a luxury auction.
Great.
And a live band, music from the cruisers. So it's going to be a full day of events. You're not just going to go play golf and go home.
Now, I understand that we have a professional golfer coming to offer a clinic. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, we have Paducah's own Russ Cochran, who will be in town for a clinic with him before the event starts. So we want to make sure and get our golfers there early. For exact times, you can check our website, again at www.unitedwaypaducah.org, and there will be a link connecting to the golf event.
Wonderful. And of course, if you're interested in signing up, do we still have team space, I guess,
Absolutely,
available? Okay.
absolutely. if you would like to get 3 of your buddies together and form that 4-man team, give us a call. We don't even have to have exact names at this point. If you just know 2 of you are going to play, but we want to go ahead and reserve spots for the other 2 later, we will be more than happy to go ahead and reserve those spots.
And I understand something else that is going to make this event a little bit different than others is that there is essentially a prize at every hole. And what are some of the hole-in-one big prizes that we have?
We have several prizes for holes-in-one, but 2 that we're extremely excited about. One is actually a brand new vehicle from Larry Stovasan.
Great.
And we also have a golf cart that will be available if you hit that hole-in-one. You'll take that home with you after the tournament.
Wonderful. And I know you had mentioned we have luxury auction items. We have a lot of smaller items, but then we also have some great packages like a vacation, a week in Destin at Vacation House, and then also tee times at Valhalla Golf Course right after the Ryder Cup. So I think it's going to be a great event, certainly different than any of the other golf tournaments going on in Paducah this year. So thank you so much for being here with me, Lisa, and thank you all for joining me. Today's show, we've introduced you to our new United Way staff. We've also talked a little bit about some great upcoming events that we have at the United Way. On September 27th, our 5K and 1 mile walk run will be taking place. And then of course, September 28th is our Gala on the Green at Paxton Park. Thank you so much. Join me again.